tuya y hasta que de amor me muera. Que no miras en tus ojos, que no llamas a tu puerta, que no pisas de noche la piedra de tu calle.
I think that art really saved us as humanity. Like, it's something really real, and in these times where technology is like all,
Yeah.
I think art, acting, it's something that approaches to the humanity, to the emotions, to think about what we like, what we suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm Marina Suarez. I'm Spanish and French. I'm from Torrevieja, Alicante, and now we are in Madrid at my place. And I'm 23 years old. I'm an actress, and tomorrow I'm gonna be also an acting teacher. When I was really young, I wanted to be like a model or a singer or a dancer. But I remember my grandma used to say to me like, you're gonna be an artist, and I was like crying. I didn't want to be an artist because I didn't know what was to be an artist.
Yeah.
I thought it was like to paint or something. I didn't know that acting existed. Like when we are young, we think like, they're dancing, they're singing, and we don't know, like they are playing to be another person. And after I did some acting class, like in the school, and when I was like 15 years old, I did a trip to Buenos Aires, to Argentina, with all the French school from Latin America. And it was really cool to be with people that really loved this area, like acting. And I felt really comfortable to be with these people and to do what I loved.
Yeah.
So I think that's the point where I decided to really be an actress, not like just a hobby. I really had a good childhood in Spain, but I grew up in Chile. I arrived there when I was 10 years old, and I lived when I was 18. So like my teenage years, they were all in Chile, and I've met a lot of amazing people, and I found myself, I think, in a lot of ways, in an artistic way. Like, I chose the path of literature in school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I wasn't sure because I thought it was like reading. And I'm not really a reading person, but there's a lot more of that. It's like humanity and art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really found what I like. I met a lot of good teachers, so that really motivated me to pursue my dreams. So yeah. I didn't have like an alternative career.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna try that. If it's not working, I'm gonna do another one. Like, because people normally they do like the alternative before, and then the other one. Like, I have met a lot of people that has done that. I really understand it, but in my mind it was like, why would I do like the one that I don't want before? I prefer to do what I really want before, and then if it's not working, I have time to do another career. Like, there's a lot of people with 30 years doing other careers, so I was like, let's give it a try, like 100% like implication in that, and let's see. Like, now it's I think it's working, but we don't know if it's gonna work like forever. But yeah, I'm open-minded to do, like, I'm going to do acting teacher, so it's not to play, it's not, but it's also in the acting world. Yeah, that I think it makes me feel that I am like part of something bigger. I love to perform, to be other people playing other characters. I think that it's a teamwork, and it's cool to be part of that, and I always feel really good with me. I think my true self is when I'm doing these things. So yeah, I feel really powerful when I'm acting. When I was a teenager, I was really like a fan. a fangirl. I really loved and admire Argentinian actress and singer. Her name is Lali.
Lali?
Okay. And I don't know, I really had her as a reference, and I think because she started really young in the theater world, and I don't know, like seeing that as a teenager is like, oh, she's an actress since she was like 5 years old.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but after I have met along the way like a lot of artists and theater companies. I have now more references than when I first started and when I arrived at Madrid.
When did you perform your first play?
Wow, like 4 years old. Like yeah, yeah. I don't remember the first, but I really I do remember one play that my mom she made with all my cousins.
Yeah.
In my grandma house. She organized all the cousins to do the characters.
Yeah.
We did Don Quixote. I had a lot of challenges, like to being a woman in this world. In one part is for like the beauty and the image in the acting world that is really present, and also I think that the demands are higher for women than men, because I feel like the men can make more mistakes and we don't say anything as a society, and when a woman she does a mistake, it's like we point on her, and yeah, this is hard. And like the idea of competition between women. Yeah, there's more women on the acting career, like in all this drama school there's more women than men, so there's a lot of the idea of the competition that it's really hard to, but I try to avoid it. Like I really have good women friends, and I really don't think that competition is a goal. There's a lot of things much important than that. So I really don't like the idea of competition, because like we're all only saying we're gonna help each other. Of course that way you are like the competition exists because of the castings. Like you're not gonna be in a competition with a man for a character.
True.
That's true, but that doesn't mean that you can't have like actress friends. Like
of course.
It's not up to you, it's up to the director, the casting director, like and to be really perseverant. And to fight for the dignity of the profession. I think like sometimes it's not like worthy. Like you have to do a lot of sacrifice and really put a lot of time and money for studying it. But if it's what you really want, you're gonna feel happy with yourself. I've lived in Madrid since I was like 1 year old to 9 years old. Interrelodones is like the suburbs, and I decided to come back because I was sure I wanted to study acting in Spanish. And in Madrid is where it all moves more fast, and you have a lot of opportunities. Like if you compare it to other cities in Spain, all is in Madrid, and it's true. I live here, and really if you want to find the opportunities and to have a lot of doors to, I think Madrid is a place. Like I think to put the skin to the characters, I think it's interesting to live other lives, other stories, and to tell stories to people, and the people to be able to think, to reflect themselves on these stories. I think it's beautiful. My favorite play in the world? Oof. I have a lot of favorite plays, but there's one I've seen here in Madrid, a theater company, Euripides Osmosis. It's a Greek company, and it was like physics theater. They talk in English, in other languages. It was like a universal language.
Wow. Like
really crazy. And it was just amazing. Like I would see it another time, 1,000 times. This time I really go to see my friends.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of friends that they are working. That's really cool.
That's
But
very
all the time I'm seeing my friends, like, to support them. But I try to go to a lot of plays. I would like to go more. In my drama school, it's Cuarta Pared, there's a theater.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So there's a lot of plays there, and I also go there. It's called Manual para dejar un hombre, like the steps to break up with a man.
Yeah.
And it's we are 4 women that we are playing the character of one woman, but each one of us, it's one part of these women, like the love, the intuition, the head, the rationality, and the impulse, like to be impulsive. Yeah. And it's a comedy. Yeah, it's comedy. It's cool. It's it has like a lot of feminine energy. I think girls really connect with the play. We did it on Saturday in Talavera de la Reina, and 90% of the audience were women.
Yeah.
And they were like laughing, and they were like, I really felt really identified with your character, and yeah, I think it's cool to connect with this audience also.
Soy esa que tú te imaginas, una señorita tranquila y sencilla, que un día abandona y siempre perdona. Esa niña
So we are Entrañas Teatro, Entrañas Theater. I don't know how to say Entrañas in English.
Entrañas.
Entrañas.
Yeah, Entrañas.
And we are a theater company. We are 8. Débora, Díaz, Rocío, Rubén, Belén, Carmen, Álvaro, and me. And we are starting to create the play Así pasan 5 años from Federico García Lorca. And we are doing some improvisations and scenes, and we are hoping to get this play out as soon as possible. So I hope you can come to see the play whenever it's gonna happen. Thank you so much, and bye.
se encuentra la playa.
De hecho, me salía a hablar como en las películas antiguamente, en plan de este sonido muy específico. ¿Sabes? Que es como que sabes que es una película antigua porque
Tan solo aventura, amigo con guardia, a toda tu casa. Yo no soy esa, no pierdas esperanza, déjalo ya.
La ventana es la salida. No era obvio hasta ese momento, ¿sabes? Hasta que lo ha dicho Rubén era como...
¿Dónde está
la salida? ¿Y qué es la ventana?
Como te relacionabas viendo una ventana.
O sea,
y también
no es que me haga falta, es
en
porque
eso
te aparecen.
es como el de la gente que hay en escena, de los personajes, quiénes vienen del mismo mundo, quiénes no, quién es como normal que veas, quién es como que te sorprendes y aparece, ¿sabes?
También es fácil hacer el mundo.
Él, como muchísima confianza, en plan de, si dice que son las 6, son las 6, ¿sabes? Era como, si dije que no tiene, o sea, como que la palabra de repente cobraba algo muy...
Entrábamos todos.
Sí, sí.
Y luego desde los colores, son los colores de los abanicos.
Ah,
Claro, es el rojo, el negro y el azul. Que era para ver qué salía con cada color, ¿sabes? Directamente. Bueno, en verdad...
para vosotros también para escribirla. Es que lo siento, es que me parece muy gracioso. Porque además había rotuladores aquí. Y porque nos has parado, porque si no íbamos a por los rotuladores de aquí. The things that they want, the characters, and we are exploring like the relationship between the character, the actions.
Yeah.
We're not doing, we're not saying the text like how it's written.
Yeah.
One false perception that people have about actors is that most of the time they are acting or they are on stage, but no, like 90% of the time it's rehearsing, like all the time rehearsing, like trying to get better. There's a lot of working hours that people don't know that they are there. Yeah, they just see the final like product.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of hard work that
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's behind.
¿Has terminado de escribir las cartas? Dámelas.
¿Por qué no me dejas irme?
¿Yo? ¿Te tengo atada? ¿O algo? ¿Ya sabes dónde está la puerta? ¡Vete!
¡Que no
Vamos.
puedo!
¿Ves cómo no quieres? ¿Ves si eres tú la que no quiere?
¡No puedo!
Oh.
No entiendes la diferencia entre poder y querer.
Y mira que si fuese vino y de tu calle a la mar y así mirando y mirando y así empezó mi ceguera y así empezó mi ceguera. Tú eras siempre la verita tuya, siempre la verita tuya y hasta el día en que me muera.
El rollo ahí hago lo que sea.
Perfect.
Okay, so what advice would I give myself to my 20-year-old self? Probably not to be afraid and not to want to do things quickly and fast. Just to take my time. I actually took time, so I studied another career first. So I think doing that and really choosing doing theater and creating this family and this environment really helped me deciding it when I really wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
After trying other things, realizing that this is what I really want to do.
Yeah.
So I think the best advice is just be patient, be really sure of what you really want to do, and don't be afraid and just go for it and try it as best as you can. Yeah.
Pues sobre todo cuando jugaba de pequeño, cuando eres pequeño que haces todos los personajes que hay, superhéroes, eres cocinero, eres de todo, me gustaba mucho meterme en el papel de lo que jugaba, básicamente. Un día era cocinero, otro día era superhéroe, astronauta, y decidí en ese momento que quería ser actor para poder seguir jugando de adulto.
What I love most about acting is that you can create any environment, you can create anything, and you can, be anyone that you want.
Mm-hmm.
And growing up, I think that's pretty important to kids because they need to see themselves in any other person alive. And I think we do that, and that's amazing.
Hello, my name is Rocío, and I think the impact that we have in the community and society in Madrid with the theater is that we have a way and we have a canal, I don't know how to say in English, to tell stories and tell about whatever we want, and people want to hear us.
Mis carnes morenas, una palabra que no conocía. Necesito un poquito más de paciencia. Y solo de pensarlo me da escalofrío que ciega que